Happy Saturday, my friends. Yes, the weekend is here. Hallelujah. I am back with another video in this new series on my channel that I have dubbed, I was looking for the word there, that I am calling the Saturday Six. And essentially what it is 3 candles, 3 beauty/lifestyle products that I have been trying throughout the week, and I am just going to share some kind of like real-time feedback with all of you. Now, if you are new to my channel, I would like to say hello, a warm welcome to you. My name is Katie. I like to talk about candles and a little bit of beauty here on my channel. Also, if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you for coming back. So yes, this is only the second video in this series. My first one actually didn't even go up last Saturday. It went up on Monday because that's just how last week was for me. Although this week with my kids being back in school, I feel like there's a little bit more routine going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into the 6 products here so that way I don't keep too much of your time. I will say that you might want to hold on until the end of this video, particularly if you are curious about some of the new Homeworx Valentine's Day candles. I did get 2 of those in this week. So I'm going to save that for the end of this video to just share with you first sniffs. I haven't burned either one of them yet, but just share some first sniffs with you. I didn't want to do a whole dedicated video for 2 candles. So yeah, if you're interested in my thoughts on that, make sure you stick around until the end. But let's go ahead and dive in with a candle that I was burning this week. And oh my word, you guys, the hype on this scent is real. I was burning this week the first of my Bath & Body Works Pistachio and Toasted Vanilla. I am smelling this one and going, why did I not pick up 5 of these? And you guys have to know, I have very limited amount of space in my house, so I typically don't buy hordes and hordes of candles that I like. I just always figure like, well, it'll either come back around or I will find another scent that I like. But oh my word, you guys, this one smells so good. These scent notes on it are salted pistachios, toasted vanilla almonds, and then it also says with natural essential oils in it. Oh, I only bought 2 and I'm like, why? Why did I not get more? So I will say upon the very first burn of this candle, I was able to smell it throughout my entire living room within 20 minutes. It was very strong thrower. Now I'm not gonna say like very strong in the sense that it's like overpowering my nose. I would say the strength on this one is probably, just the notes itself is probably about a 7, but the throw is a good 8 right now. It's incredible. If you were familiar with the Homeworx scent, it was out a few years ago. I don't believe Harry Slatkin is watching any of my videos, but if anybody on the Homeworx team ever comes across this one, this smells very similar to the scent Almond Flower that was out a few years ago. I had purchased that on QVC. I want to say that was in like 2019, 2018, somewhere around there. I absolutely loved that scent. And this one is like, it's just a creamy, pistachio and almond. It's a beautiful transitional scent in my mind for like late winter going into spring, because it's not a floral, it's not necessarily a gourmand. There's a creaminess to this, but it's not your foodie gourmand. I don't even, oh, it's lovely. I know Josh over at Touch the Fire Twice had said that he's really enjoying this scent as well, and he said he's going to do a dedicated review on it. I know that this one, I'm not sure if it's currently available on the Bath & Body Works website. I don't think it is, because I think it was part of like one of their winter collections, and they just, I'm not even sure if by the time this video goes up if they'll be done with the SAS. But Bath & Body Works, please bring this one back and keep it coming back every single year, because this is a winner chicken dinner. All right, a product that I actually just talked about in my top beauty discoveries of 2022. I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to upload that video before this one or after. It just depends on my schedule this week. But a product that I talked about in there is the Moroccan Oil Treatment Oil. Now, if you have ever smelled these products, first off, the smell is just absolutely divine. It is distinct. Like I smell it and I'm like, oh yeah, Oh yeah, that's Moroccan oil. It just smells like you should be on a beach vacation, but like a sophisticated beach vacation. It doesn't smell like a cheap oil. Oh, it's so, so good. Now, how do I use this product? Well, I have been using this a lot over the last week, and I've actually honestly been using it prior to then. I use this on the ends of my hair, but in the winter time here, it's a lot drier. Arizona is pretty much always dry, but when we get this cold air coming through, it gets even drier. And I've noticed that the ends of my hair have really felt a little bit more parched than they normally do. Clearly, I have color treated hair. And what I do is I take one pump of this, rub it between my hands. I apply it at night actually, and I just apply it mid-shaft through the ends. Not only does it smell beautiful, but I find that it keeps my hair looking healthy. My daughter also really likes this product. She is 13 and has much more texture to her hair. It can have a tendency to frizz, and she says that she just loves this product. So I also love that it comes in this pump design. This larger bottle does. What I've actually done is I've gotten a couple of smaller bottles and back up, and then I just pour it into here. I just keep refilling because I like the pump style. Great product if you are looking for a good hair oil. All right, another candle that I have been burning this week is from Kringle, and unfortunately I don't think that this candle is currently available, but I do hope, Mick Kittredge, if you are watching this, please make this one a regular. Bring it back please, because this is a perfect wintertime scent. This is from their Mercury jar. It is the scent Holiday. Now, the scent notes on this, oh good, they have them on the bottom here, are balsam, bay leaf wreath, sparkling lemon, clove bud, eucalyptus, allspice, vanilla, golden amber, and winter moss. Now, first off, this this label, or not even label, but like this jar is absolutely beautiful when it is lit. This was in their limited edition Mercury jars. In fact, I did not pick this up during the pre-sale, but a couple of these did become available maybe about a month ago, I would say. And I did decide to pick it up because my friend Melanie, Mr. Kong's mom, a lot of you guys know who she is, she had done a review on this. And when she described it, I thought, you know what? I think I would like that. So I would say that the most dominant note in here is the bay leaf. That is instantly what I smell. When I've been burning this one though, oh man, it's so good. There's a little bit of that vanilla. There's not a smokiness in this. There's no smoky note in here, and I wouldn't say that it's smoky, but this is just a cozy candle. I have predominantly been burning this one at night. In fact, I will typically burn this one here in my living room, and then in the bedroom, I will be burning Cozy Cabin, also another favorite from Kringle. Beautiful, beautiful scent, and I find that it pairs well, especially like if you're cooking a roast or maybe some baked chicken, or it complements other scents in your home. It just lends a very cozy environment. Strength and throw has been very good on this one for me. The throw on this one, just like I said, that Bath & Body Works, throw on this candle has honestly been an 8 for me, which is almost unprecedented in this 2-wick formula. The 3-wick formula, one of their candles was very strong for me. But yeah, this one is strength of about a 7, throw of about an 8 for me on this one, which is typically my sweet spot around there. Absolutely been loving this one. So please let this one come back. I do not have a discount code for Kringle Candle. I have applied to be part of their ambassador program. I haven't heard anything back from that. And honestly, like, they can't give an ambassadorship to every single person, but I would love that if at some point this year I was able to do that. But yeah, this great candle, would highly, highly recommend it. A beauty product that I have been trying out over the last couple of weeks, and I am actually wearing it today, is from a brand that I really have not tried a whole lot from. It is from RMS Beauty. Now, I got this as a little sample. It is the ReEvolve Radiance Locking Primer. Now, this is in a little tiny sample here, but I believe that the full size of this primer goes for around $40 at Sephora. I have actually added this to my Sephora wish list. Now, fun fact, I'm not really a primer girl. I don't always find that it's necessary for my skin type because I do have Normal skin, I will say that I try to, I would say that I take pretty good care of my skin. I wear my SPF and I use a mix of acids and retinols and vitamin C and moisturizers and all the things that we are told to do to keep our skin in good shape. I don't have any fillers or Botox or anything like that. At this point in my life, I never say never to that, but at this point, I don't have anything going on otherwise. And this product, I love it to wear under more matte foundation. So like today I'm wearing the NARS Soft Matte Foundation, which is a very matte full coverage foundation. This one, I find it just gives like a subtle, healthy glow underneath your skin without it looking like the Tin Man. Like I don't look like the Tin Man when I first apply this. It also helps extend the wear of my foundation. Now I do a couple of things to do that. Obviously, I try to pair a good primer when I decide to wear one, a primer, a good setting spray. I love the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. So I do a couple of things to make sure that my foundation wears as long as I need it to throughout the day, but I've really been liking this product. It does not break out my skin. That's also been an issue that I've had in the past. I don't necessarily detect a fragrance with this, and just a very little amount goes a long way. So great product to use even on days like many this week where I really have not been wearing a ton of makeup. Actually, I think today's probably the first day that I've put on, no, lies. I put on a full face the other day to teach dance, but I've been doing a lot of housework and things that I've been trying to catch up on when, you know, the things that I can't typically get done around the house when I have all 5 people who live here home. That's the kind of stuff I've been doing this week. So, all right, the last candle that I have been burning this week is from Homeworx, and it is their Snowy Sleigh Ride. Now, I'm not sure if this one is still available at Ulta. Last time I saw it, it was on sale for $15 at Ulta. I'm not sure if it's still in stock, but if it is, I will make sure that I have it linked down below. And if you want to take the risk with the Ulta shipping, but $15 is a good price on that. The scent notes on this are blue spruce, snow-covered woods, pine sap, and winter air. Now I'm gonna tell you that this scent, when I read those scent notes online, I thought that this would be more of like a tree note to me, but this, when I smelled it, I was like, oh, that's more of a January scent to me. This smells clean. It's not overly cool minty. There's a beautiful balance of coolness and warmth to this candle. It smells a little bit, and I may be way off on this. There is something in this candle that reminds me a little bit of, if you are familiar with Oribe hair products, there's something in here that reminds me just instantly of that. I can't pinpoint what note it is that I'm not saying it smells exactly like that, but there's something that reminds me of it. This is just like, it reminds me of a winter without it being an overly dominant tree note to me. There's no powderiness to it, you know, and it says like snow-covered woods. Well, what fragrances make up that accord? I don't know. That's just a description here of the fragrance notes. Pine sap. There is a little bit of sweetness in here, so I could see that being from the sap. Blue spruce, winter air. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys, because of where I live, Arizona, I don't have a lot of exposure to a lot of those heavy tree wood type of scents. I mean, we have a lot of pine trees up in northern and eastern Arizona, but typically where I live in the desert. So I'm not really familiar with a lot of the distinctions between different tree notes. But I do like this one. Now I have not picked up a backup of it just because the Homeworx pours this year were so hit and miss, and I just thought, no, you know what? If this one comes around next season, then I will probably buy it again. I do enjoy the fragrance. It's very clean to me. The burn on it has been pretty good. I've got a little bit of wax residue along the edges, but it has pulled out well for me. My pour date on this one, oddly enough, how about that? It's one of the bad pour dates. You guys know my feelings about the 6/9/2022 pour date, and this one does have that pour date, but somehow this one is not behaving like all the other ones I got on that pour date. Now this one I also did order directly from the homeworx.shop website, and the ones with this pour date that all the other ones with this pour date I got from Marshall's or TJ Maxx. So wonder if there's something up with that. But good product. There are a couple of little like carbon balls at the ends of the wicks, but that's not a very big deal to me. So they've burned really well for me. All right, the last product, I'm gonna go ahead and reach down here because it's kind of heavy right now. And this is kind of this is not a new to the market type of product. And it might be one that you guys are like, that's an odd product to include this week, but I'm going to tell you why I'm including this. If you are like me, a lot of people at the beginning of the year, after all of the indulgent food that we have had over the last, let's be honest, 2 months, starting with Halloween, all the way through Thanksgiving and Christmas, all of the indulgent food, all of us pretty much say, I think I need to get back on the exercise, getting back to a regular routine of exercise and trying to just be a little bit more mindful of what I'm putting in my mouth. But more so for me, it's been exercise. I really do enjoy exercising. I've been doing a lot of hikes. I've gotten back to a lot of my at-home workouts that I've been doing. But what comes with that is sore muscles. When you have not been doing that for a while, oh, my legs in particular, I've really been feeling it this week. And I do have a nice deep jetted tub in my bathroom, and I'm not really a bath person. I pretty much only take them in the wintertime. But I gotta tell you, these Dr. Teals Pure Epsom Salt Therapeutic Soak have been amazing for me over the last 2 weeks, I would say. Now I actually pick up this particular one at Costco. It's unscented. I do know that they have quite a few that come with like a eucalyptus scent. So maybe if you're a little bit congested, there's also some for lavender if you're looking to relax. But for me, I just keep it completely unscented. I'm a little bit nervous about sitting in scented products in the bathtub just because as a woman, there are some concerns that it could cause just issues on certain parts of the body. And so I typically go with an unscented one, but it does help my muscles just feel not so sore the next day. So I have been using that a lot this week. I think I got like a pack of 3 of those, maybe for around $8 at Costco. So, but I know that they sell them at Walmart, Target, all the other big stores. But if you are dealing with a lot of muscle soreness, that in combination with, I'm not a doctor, but a magnesium glycinate supplement. I almost said substance. I'm not promoting substance abuse. Supplement has helped quite a bit. All right, so that is it for the 6 products that I was using this week. Now let's go ahead and talk about the 2 candles that I picked up from the new Homeworx Valentine's Day collection. Now, I know we're moving on from the Homeworx Firestorm that was Black Friday, right? And even before that, Black Friday, the shipping issues and whatnot. I am very happy to report that I placed this order on, what was that, Sunday, January 1st. I was able to redeem the 15% off coupon that Homeworx had sent us as a result of their issues that went on in late November. I was also able to redeem my free candle coupon. So I was able to use both of those at the same time. Now, I do live on the West Coast, so I know that the Homeworx, they ship their candles from their site out of, I believe it's Edison, New Jersey. So, it's got to make its way across the country for me. I will say that these had shipped, I placed the order Sunday. The items had shipped out by Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I just got them 2 days ago. But again, remember, I'm on the West Coast. So the 2 candles that I picked up are True Love. So we'll go ahead and look at this one first. True Love. The scent notes are rose, peony, apple, melon, geranium, and peach. Now I'm just gonna tell you guys something here. First off, this is still the cheap lids. We haven't gotten back to the good lids yet. That's not really a big deal for me. The label is absolutely beautiful. I love this label. I really think it's beautiful. Oh, very, very pretty. Now I am going to tell you on cold sniff, this is a very rose heavy scent, which I should have known because, the first note is rose. To be honest with you, if I did not have this channel, this is probably not a scent that I would have picked up because rose is the floral note for me that I have an odd, I don't want to say an odd, but I have a strange scent memory with it. It's kind of a bittersweet one for me. I did not have morning sickness throughout any of my pregnancies. I refer to my 3 children a lot of the time, but I have actually had 4 children. Some of you guys already know this. My first child was stillborn 15 and a half years ago. And I'm not saying that to feel sorry for me, nothing like that. It was a very hard thing in my life, but it was also a great opportunity for growth and it wasn't a good thing, but it was a good thing, you know, type of thing. And anyways, I remember when I was about, it would have been in the springtime. So I was probably about 4 months along pregnant with Brooke. That was the daughter that we lost. And I remember I had Yankee Candle's fresh cut roses. And it was so funny because I did not have any sickness at all with my pregnancy, except when I burned that fresh cut roses, I felt so nauseated. So every time now that I smell roses, I think of that. I think of like, oh man, remember when you were pregnant and it made you nauseated? It's kind of like, I think any of you guys, you know, if there's something that has made you not feel so well in the past, that comes back. So when I smelled the rose scent, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. I will still burn this one. I will say that the rose note is the most dominant in here. Maybe, I know that Harry mixes fruit in here, and when I smell the lid, I do get a little bit of that melon and apple in here. So I'm curious to see upon burn how this one turns out for me, but I do plan to burn this one on a day when I can have the windows open because floral scents do typically give me a headache. And so I wanna make sure that I'm able to have some fresh air circulating here. We are forecast to have some rainy weather and cold weather next week. Cold for us in Arizona, so I probably won't have windows open next week, but be on the lookout. I will do reviews on both of these candles for all of you if that is what you guys would like. All right, the second candle that I picked up is Be Mine. Now this one, when I read the scent notes, I thought, oh yeah, that sounds like something I would like because I like foodie scents. These scent notes on this are raspberry jam, warm shortbread, old-fashioned lemonade, and vanilla bean. This one's good. Now I do know that this is a repackage. Shantae or Tiffany, one of you guys can tell me down below. It's like on the tip of my tongue what this is a repackage of. It's like there's like a raspberry shortbread. Oh, I don't know what it was called, but this is a repackage. This is not a completely new scent to the Homeworx lineup. I like this though. I do smell that raspberry. The shortbread note, there's a little bit of butteriness to this. Vanilla, slight. I do get a little bit of that lemon in here because it does say old-fashioned lemonade. So, you know, there's like a sweet lemon to this, but this is not a lemon candle. This is very much more of a raspberry dominant candle, but not like Bath & Body Works Sun Ripened Raspberry back in the day. It doesn't have quite the tartness of a raspberry. But I really like this one. I am actually very excited to get to burning this one. I will probably actually start burning this one pretty soon here, I think. But yeah, these are just the 2 that I picked up. The other 2 scents I did not pick up. I do know that Connor over at Connor Loves Candles has done a first sniffs review, as does Tiffany Vanessa. She has done another review, or like not review, but like kind of just some first sniffs and let you know that their impressions. So if you want to see more first impressions, there are also, so the other candles I think are called like X's and O's, and then there's one that's like a chocolate covered strawberries one. I didn't buy either one of those because I thought the scent notes, you guys know me, strawberry scent and I just have not really gotten along so well ever since I had the Rona, you know, 2 years ago. And yeah, and the X's and O's, I feel like that one had a lot of rose note listed in there. So I think I didn't pick that up. But yeah, excited to have these ones in my collection, and I will be sharing my thoughts with you. Let me know in the comment box down below, is there a candle that you were burning and loving this week? Is there one maybe that you're like, hey guys, this one ain't good? We also want to know that, right? I always like to try to stay positive, but I do think it's important to always be honest here in our community. Are there any beauty products that you have been gravitating towards this week? I know that we are, you know, we're full blown into winter here now. I know everybody's anxious to move on to spring now that Christmas is over, but you know, I'm still embracing some of the coziness that comes with January weather. So yeah, it's been a good week for me here, and I hope that you guys like this series. If you did like this video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Really helps me out. Also wanted to let you guys know that one of the goals for me this year is to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark here. So if you have been watching my videos a lot, but you have not yet committed to hitting that subscribe button, I would love it if you would consider doing so, because yeah, I enjoy this a lot, but yeah, that you would be helping me reach one of my goals. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head on out of here. My son should be home any moment now. I'm doing a bit of pre-filming here, but I really want to just say thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy it. We're supposed to get some rain, and that's always a good thing for me because I don't see it very often. But until my next video, friends, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.